Welcome, Cancer and Cancer Cross Watchers, to your mini weekly love reading. Whoops. So, we're going to get a card for you, a card for your person, and a card for the situation between you guys. So, we have the Page of Cups here for you. Your person is the Six of Pentacles. And the situation between you guys. Wow. The Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck, and then we have the Lovers and the Six of Wands reversed. So, here's the thing. I feel like there seems to be some sort of dynamic here where I kind of feel like you may not be able. I mean, of course, you can stop thinking about somebody, but I do feel like there's somebody here that is really on your mind. And I also feel like you seem to be. It's almost like there seems to be an attachment here to a mistake that you've made in the past, but not in the way that like you're beating yourself up. I feel like you're kind of reminiscing about it. And it's almost like you know that it's, I want to say, toxic and that it's not really a road that you can go down. But there still seems to be that kind of like almost kind of romanticizing the situation, right? It's that reminiscing sort of energy. And I feel like what's interesting is whatever you're experiencing seems to be affecting this other person, right? It's not the past mistake, it's this other person. I feel like there's somebody that may have had a bit of a playerish past, if you will. I feel like there's someone that it's like maybe they're still in that player energy, but I feel like it's lost its luster. It's almost like it's old. You know what I mean? It's like they're still doing it, they're still going through the motions, but it doesn't have that same appeal that it once did. It feels empty. So, the situation between you guys, we have the Lovers and the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is reversed, of course. I feel with this here that it's almost like, hold on for a second. It kind of feels like the two of you almost like walk smack into each other. Or sorry, walk straight into each other. My apologies. And I feel like this person seems to be looking at you, wondering if you are what they've been kind of hoping for. And it's almost like because they're looking for something that they've never had, they won't really know it when it drops into their lap, if that makes sense, right? It's almost like if this person is on the hunt for some pizza, but they've never had pizza, never seen it, and don't know what it looks like. It's like, well, how would they know if what's being given to them is the pizza? If that makes sense. It just feels like there's something here that this person isn't really able to see, at least at first. And I feel like because you may be reminiscing about the past here, you seem to not be able to see this right away either. I feel like it almost feels like the start of this connection between the two of you. It's almost like neither of you is going to tell anyone about it, and not because it needs to be a secret or you're trying to hide anything or, you know, there's a third party or anything like that. It just feels like it's the kind of situation where neither of you want to talk about it. It's almost like you haven't decided how you feel about the situation. And so it's like you're just kind of in this energy where you're just gonna like see if something gets off the ground before you talk about it. I'm just gonna get a clarifier on this Lovers here. Lovers. So we have the Sun reversed, and then we have the King of Wands upright. Okay. Hold on for a second. it seems to be that this person isn't really sure if they want you to know about their past. There seems to be something here that it's like, I'm okay, this isn't to be foreboding or anything like that, but I feel like, well, this person may be looking for something that's very different. I feel like when they find it with you, it's almost like they're not entirely sure that they have all of that player energy out of their system. It doesn't mean that they're going to be a player and get you in a third party or anything, okay? It just feels like they get into, it's like they want a real relationship. They get a real relationship, and then they're kind of like, okay, but wait, is this really what I want? And I feel like um, at the end of the day, yes, it is. The only caveat here is that it's like it's easy for them to be a player. They know how to do that. They know how to function. They know how to play. They know how to do whatever they need to do to make that work for them. Because they're looking for something different, it will require something different from them, which means it's like that means they have to grow, they have to evolve, they have to challenge themselves to meet that not expectation, but to kind of rise to that occasion. And I feel like there may be times where this person kind of plays with fire a little bit. I'm going to be honest. Um, it doesn't feel like they, from what I'm seeing right now anyway, it doesn't feel like they dip their toe into the pond, but they are looking at the water, if that makes sense. And it's not to say that this person actually does anything. I feel like they may just kind of get into a place where it's like, it seems appealing. It does feel like they make the choice to come towards you instead of going into this energy that they don't really want to be in anymore. It just feels like they're trying to almost like adjust to a new normal. And I feel like they know, it's almost like they know that what they want is something different than what they've had. But it's that energy of like, nobody ever really knows what they're getting themselves into until they get into it. Right. And it's like every person that I've ever spoken to in life, we always kind of romanticize these ideas or these ideals that we're striving for. Right. And it's like, and then you get in there and it always seems to be, there are elements about those other new ideals that you're striving for that you wouldn't have thought to consider. And I feel like that's kind of where this person is at. And I do feel that if they come at you with that like in and out energy, or if you kind of get even the slightest whiff of this person playing games, I feel like they might, if they do any of that with you, I feel like you're going to just kind of pay them no mind. Regardless of whatever connection you feel is there, it's like, unless this person acts right and treats you well, I kind of feel like you're not really going to be giving them the time of day. I feel like if they pull any nonsense with you, it's almost like you might actively avoid interacting with this person because you just don't want to give them any more of yourself. So I think I'll leave it there, Cancer. If this reading resonated, I hope it was helpful and brought you some clarity. I am working on the April 2023 monthly love reads, so those will be out this Thursday. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and we'll see you on the next one. Much love. Bye.